Meg lost all money. Samantha ordered Meg to pay huge compensation as crazy second tell-all fatally failed. Even though Meghan Markle's half-sister, Samantha Markle, was recently alleged to be spreading damaging online rumors about her, including the bizarre conspiracy theory that she faked her 2 pregnancies, the Florida author might still have a legal case to make that she, not Meghan, is the victim of defamation. That's according to California First Amendment attorney Jeff Lewis, who said that Samantha Markle brings up arguments in her recently filed lawsuit against her royal half-sister that a court might decide is worth adjudicating. A jury also could find that Samantha Markle suffered damage to her reputation when Meghan allegedly tried to publicize the idea that she was a promiscuous high school dropout who lost custody of her 3 children. By saying that someone dropped out of high school or was a bad mother, those are the type of statements that can be damaging to someone's reputation, Lewis said. The real question comes down to whether Samantha has the evidence to prove that those statements are false, Lewis added. Lewis assessed Samantha Markle's lawsuit in the context of how he might respond if he was one of the Duchess of Sussex's attorneys. His assessment also comes as Meghan announced Thursday that she would finally produce a podcast for Spotify this summer, fulfilling the $25 million deal she and Harry inked with the streaming platform in 2020. Lewis said that one of his first moves would be to file a motion under California's anti-SLAPP law, which allows the dismissal of a complaint against someone who can say their statements were made in the public interest or are protected speech under the First Amendment. The dismissal also could come quickly, if Meghan's attorneys were able to file the motion in California, which has a very strong anti-SLAPP law, he said. However, Meghan's not there yet in her case, and she still faces legal hurdles to save herself from having to give testimony or to turn over potentially private, sensitive information. Lewis's comments also come in the context of an explosive BuzzFeed News report about Samantha Markle. The report called Samantha Markle Meghan Markle's biggest troll. In mainstream media interviews, Samantha Markle has spent the past 4 years accusing her paternal half-sister, who is 17 years her junior, of social climbing her way into the British monarchy and of turning her back on her American family, including their father Thomas Markle. More privately, Samantha Markle has worked with other online critics of Meghan and Harry to push the narrative that she faked her 2 pregnancies, according to BuzzFeed News. The report also shared screenshots of since-deleted tweets from one of Samantha Markle's accounts, which show that she also suggested that Meghan and Harry's 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, don't deserve to be in the line of succession to the British throne because they probably were conceived by in vitro fertilization and born via surrogates. Lewis said the report that Samantha is a pregnancy truther, or the fact that her Twitter accounts have been suspended, won't stop her lawsuit from proceeding, but it could give Meghan's side additional ammunition to attack Samantha Markle's credibility. Samantha's reported behavior will likely be the subject of discovery and trial testimony, Lewis said. And you can expect that Meghan will argue the doctrine of unclean hands bars Samantha from receiving any relief. Samantha Markle's lawsuit was filed on March 3 in federal court in Florida, where Samantha Markle lives. She alleges that Meghan made false statements about her in her and Harry's 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey. It would be hard for Samantha Markle to prove that Meghan had malice when she talked about her, Lewis said. At the end of the day, he said, it's always hard to crawl into someone's mind and prove what they were thinking. Recently, Meghan Markle's estranged sister Samantha Markle is calling out the Duchess for showing negligence against their father. Samantha has accused Meghan of watching and doing nothing as Thomas Markle is admitted to a hospital a few hours away from her home in California. Speaking on GB News, Samantha said that the former royal is conducting elder abuse towards her dad. He's, Thomas, been through so much. 2 heart attacks, a pandemic and now a stroke. None of us have heard from Meghan, that's negligence. If she can't find it in her heart or have the moral conscience to step forward, then shame on her. He doesn't have a lot of time. She's going to have to live with that for the rest of her life. She could have contacted him to work things out at any time and she hasn't. How can she watch him suffer like this? Who does that? Thomas Markle is currently admitted to a hospital in California. Samantha shares her father has lost speech for and it could take months to regain words.